I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, 'cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't have called it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
Think marijuana is harmless?
Think again.
That shit was wild back in the fucking day, man.
Oh, it's a lot better than the girl who deflated on the couch. That would have had a bigger impact on me. Like, I'm not doing drugs. I'm not going into a wood chipper. You out of your mind?
Right.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
What is going on, everybody? We got Jamie in the house. Jamie Kala. Oh, man, these names are here. All right,
What
Jamie.
names?
Yeah, we got Lauren Wimberly with us on the YouTube side. Over there in the Rumble, we got Jonah and Jennifer coming in with us. Rick's over there. Sober's over there. We're going to have more come in. Oh, look. Rhoda Bennett, how you doing? Just watched a second woman set on fire on the train. Why people don't help is beyond me. I'm old. I'm not going to watch him light that match. Because if you defend others, like Daniel Penny said, or like in Daniel Penny's case, you go to prison.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
By the way, Jennifer with the dono. Your Discord post was hilarious. Well done. What up, Gina?
Yeah.
Hi, Phoenix. Hi.
Yeah, where is that? Where is that? Let me go back to that.
Which one?
Boom. Where the fuck is my Discord? All right, there we go. Yeah, in the Discord there for the promotion of this, I said tonight's streams comes with a warning I've been advised to give. Tonight's stream may contain very potent doses of stupidity. Anger, violent thoughts, and loud screaming may occur. Consult your doctor to make sure off-label use is right for you. And then I gave out the links. And then Jonah's like, what? Oh, you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen, because, wait, why is my camera frozen here now? Properties.
I don't know, because everything works until we connect to YouTube, and then fucking it just shits the bed.
Every time it pisses me off. Okay, but yeah. Is Rick frozen?
Yes. Frozen.
I just figured it out. What up, Gina? How y'all doing tonight? We got Amanda on the other side there, Cy Phoenix. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very fucked up night because we got a lot of shit. From the last time we talked Monday, they were talking about, voting on the Epstein files and everything like that. They voted on it. And, well, everybody's going fucking nuts is the best way I can put it.
Bro, we haven't even hit maximum velocity yet. It's only been 10 months. 10 months this man has been in office. It's only been 10 fucking months and they're losing their mind.
Oh, internet's fucking too. Look, Davey's freezing up too. Yep. We got to fix y'all. But seriously. Like, all right. Since the Epstein shit, even before it was signed into fucking law, we find out that Hakeem Jeffries wanted to fucking have Epstein donate money to his campaign, even after he knew about all the incidents and everything like that. You got Stacey Plaskett, who was in a fucking hearing with Michael Cohen, being directed by Jeffrey Epstein on what to fucking ask, even to the point to spitting out a piece of gum she was chewing. All right? You got all kinds of shit just popping up out of the fucking woodworks here.
You got Blue and On going at it hardcore.
Oh yeah, that. Fucking Squareface is even calling out Jasmine Crockett.
Jasmine Crockett.
Yes, warning. Jasmine Crockett is going to be a big part of this part right here because y'all got to see this dumpster fire from beginning to end. It's fucking epic. But Jesus Christ, brother. Let's go ahead and get started with this one, all right? All right, so let's go to my screen here. Of course, they vote to actually to release all the information, everything about the Epstein files, all the real damning information. We know what's gone. If both sides are saying bring it out, we know everybody's in the fucking clear at this point, right? There's no way. Democrats, Republicans, everybody's clear. But Trump signs bill ordering Justice Department release of the Epstein files. U.S. President Donald Trump says he signed a bill that orders the release of the government files on all the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, a significant turning point in months-long fight over the documents. The Justice Department now has 30 days to publicly share all information from federal investigations into Epstein. However, it can withhold files that relate to active criminal investigations or deemed to invade personal privacy. Now, hold the fuck up. Active criminal investigations covers a lot of shit. Deemed to invade personal privacy. You think they're talking about the word victims. There we go. You think they're talking about the victims, but they may not be in that situation.
I don't think they are, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, the victims, there are some victims that have come forward, and I can guarantee
there's a lot of.
I want to find that one with that woman in that red dress yet the fuck again. And I want you all to hear her entire fucking story. Tried to do it last time, but we ran out of time. She's literally just like, yeah, Jeffrey Epstein came to me because, I wanted to be in a magazine, and he came to me saying he was a representative of that magazine. I met him at a hotel, and he had me stripped down. I was in a bathing suit. He was grabbing all over me, and I just wanted to be in a magazine, so I just went along with all this. And I'm just like, what? It sounds like she's even trying to force crying in situations just to make it seem.
Oh, yeah, that girl.
She was overacting, just like all over the place. And dude, it was fucking weird. And she's supposedly one of the victims that have come forward and said, hey, I'll do the list. But hey, check this out. These people were told by their lawyers, don't put this shit out because you could be sued for defamation. Meaning.
But they keep running with
it. Yeah, meaning. If you could be sued for defamation, that means something in there is an intentional lie and you know it. Just to hurt somebody and something. Which means probably the shit you're saying about Trump is untrue.
I love when the View gets past notes. When they're talking, and then Whoopi, or then they'll go, "Oh, it's just jokes. We're just, they're not. I'm not kidding. It's just, yeah, you're not kidding. It's just a joke, right?
Right.
It's just a joke." But when Trump makes a joke, calls a reporter a little piggy, everybody's on their fucking high horse.
Oh, we gotta find
all of a sudden
bring up the quiet piggy one. Yeah, bring that shit up. Yeah, that was funny as hell. But that again, it says until recently, Trump dismissed the need to release it, calling a Democrat-led hoax to deflect attention away from his party's work. I would say absolutely 100%, and I do understand what he meant back then when he said it's all a Democrat hoax now. Because of all the shit and everything that's been put forward in the birthday letter and all that turned out to be fucking 100% false and made up. Yeah, I would say it was a deflection from what was going on because they kept trying to push it over and over and over and over again. And it worked, but it didn't at the same time because everybody was like, hey, yeah, you did have 4 fucking years. Why didn't you do this? And they have no answer for it. But we got the quiet piggy one. Let's go.
Yeah, if there's nothing incriminating in the file, sir, why not act white icing as a... Sir, if there's nothing...
Hey, look, I'd say it too, man. She just kept
Well,
the whole damn
hold on.
thing.
Hold on. I'm seeing a reason why.
What?
Why he called her? It says her name is Peggy.
No, that's not what he meant. We know this.
Let's listen to it one more time. Do we hear quiet piggy or quiet Peggy? I think it's Piggy because of the way he said it. If you look at his demeanor, he's like, quiet Piggy.
Incriminating in the file, sir, why not act white icing as a...
I mean, plausible deniability. He could have said Peggy. I hear Peggy now that comes up.
But her name is Margaret Collins, better known as Peggy. Is the Washington Bureau Chief and Executive Editor of U.S. Economy and Government Coverage for Bloomberg News.
Who names your kid? Why?
Her name is
would
Peggy.
You name your kid Peggy?
Well, it's Margaret, but yeah, I don't know why it's Peggy because my aunt's name is Margaret, and they call her. Some people call her Peggy. I never called her Peggy. I called her Titi Margaret, but that's the difference. Peggy is a child book. Ken says
Peggy is a child book. I mean,
YouTube is asshole.
it's still weird to name your kid after a child book if that were a thing. But I mean, who names their child Peggy? Jesus Christ, that's ripe for all kinds of jokes. But I'm serious now that, okay, her name might have, they call her Peggy. Okay, so he points at her and says, quiet Peggy.
Peggy.
It wasn't very clear audio. Could he have said Peggy? No, he said Peggy. We all know it.
The way he said it, though. I mean, listen, the way he said it and the way he pointed at her, I wouldn't put it past him if he called her Piggy, but her name's supposedly Peggy. That point and stop.
Yeah, that finger went forward a little bit when he said it. So, yeah.
And he, Piggy.
See?
No, he said Piggy. I'm not going to offend him on that one. He called her Piggy.
I can't defend him on it either. It's funny as fuck.
But you never know. To be honest with you, that could be her nickname. I don't know. But he said Piggy. He said Piggy. He probably, you know what he did? He's probably called her Piggy so many times behind closed doors. Yeah, and that Piggy from Bloomberg. Yeah, that dumb Piggy from Bloomberg. Her name's not Peggy. It's Piggy. And he just kept saying it, and then he just forgot her name, but he called her Piggy so much. He's like, quiet, Piggy.
I mean, it could be the case, man. Doing that shit behind closed doors all that damn time, and then all of a sudden he just gets frustrated because that shrill voice just keeps fucking talking above everybody else.
If you listen,
even when he's replying to somebody else, she's talking over him. So he's like, quiet, Piggy.
Yeah, if you hear, watch, he's just, it's her.
Sir, if there's nothing incriminating in the file, sir, why not act white icing as a...
She's a, sir. He's trying to answer the question, sir. But supposedly, if you ask Grok, did Trump call a reporter Piggy or Peggy? It was Peggy. Referring to the Bloomberg reporter Peggy Williams by name, audio from the exchange clearly supports this over the distorted Piggy spin pushed by outlets eager to paint Trump as cruel. Yeah, it's Elon's thing. So,
no,
of course,
it's fucking Piggy.
It sounded like Piggy. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, he probably called her Piggy a lot. And it just slipped out. Shut up, Piggy. He was so mad at her. He didn't like her interrupting his fucking answer. Stop interrupting.
I'm sorry.
Piggy.
We need presidents like that. We need motherfuckers to just be like, You're getting out of fucking control. Calm the fuck down. Just shut the fuck up.
Ron,
But
he definitely
in a nice
did.
way.
Ron says, "LOL, it was a slip of the tongue. His mind went directly to his mouth."
There was no filter at that point.
No, he was, dude. Sir. I'm trying to answer a question, piggy. Shut the fuck up.
But ladies and gentlemen, there were a couple of Republicans who voted not to release the information. Okay.
Was it just one?
No, it was like 3, I think. And all 3 of them, and a couple non-votes, all 3 of them are ones that, surprise, surprise, are not up for re-election. They're not running again.
Who, the Republicans or the...
Yeah, like people like Don Bacon. Yeah, surprise, fucking surprise. Same thing with the Democrats that voted to open up the government. They're throwaway candidates because they're not looking for re-election again. Kind of fucked up, ain't it? If you vote to protect, this comes from Benny Johnson here. If you vote to protect pedophiles, you are our enemy. If you cut deals to protect pedophile enablers, you are our enemy. What Republicans did last night to protect Jeffrey Epstein's Democrat proxy rep Stacey Plaskett is indefensible. The very bottom basement floor of what the GOP should be. No, I'm sorry. No, there was only one to vote not to release the files. That was
not Chip Roy, the other guy.
Clay Higgins.
Yeah, Clay Higgins.
Yeah. And there was 3 that voted not to censure Stacey Plaskett for being involved. Okay, yeah, my bad. Okay, so I got those mixed up, but yeah. Let's see. The very bottom basement floor of what the GOP is supposed to should be able to do is to punish pedos and their protectors. The GOP talks about being against Epstein, corruption, and attacks on Trump. Then they turn around and cut deals to protect those guilty of exactly those things. No free passes for an R next to your name if you protect pedophiles. If you shield the guilty, we will call you out in full view of the people. The Republican Party should be scared. We will never stop calling out the corruption. And he's right. Listen up.
You cut a deal to protect the Democrat that worked with the that was in bed
You know what? I didn't have it on my screen at all. My bad. Fuck.
with the pedophile trying to get Trump? It's indefensible. How can you do that? What a betrayal of every principle that we have. Do we have any principles? The basement.
He looks like he's ready to lose it like I do.
Dude,
Okay.
everybody's at their breaking point with this. Everybody is at their fucking breaking point with this. And finally it's been being released. And you have people now, and are they wrong? No. Do I think that there's shit that's been taken out of there? Do I think that Trump had his hand on some of that stuff when he first got elected? Yes. Biden then got his hands on some of that shit while he got elected, and he had the DOJ, and then Trump got it back, and now and some shit got taken out of yeah, of course, without a fucking doubt. This is the only reason why everybody is like, yeah, go ahead, release the files. It's fine. Once again, it's going to be tied up in litigation because it's part of an
ongoing
I forget
investigation.
Who made it. Yeah, but what's her face also made a great point. Oh my God, white hair, hot white hair, strip. She was a Democrat. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard.
How the fuck?
She was.
I am insulted.
What? Yeah, whatever.
I am insulted.
I'll forget her name. I'll forget her name when she's president also. Anyway. Yeah, I did that. Aha.
Fair enough. All right.
But she was like, yeah, listen, I get everybody wants this stuff, but
Hot white
it's
hair.
technically tied up. It's tied up in litigation. It's the DOJ has it, whatever, because it's still I believe, an open case. So yeah,
Yes.
you're not gonna. How many times do we watch these stupid fucking hearings and you hear, I can't talk about that. It's part of an ongoing case. I can't discuss that. It's part of an ongoing case. I can't discuss that. It's part of an ongoing investigation. This is still an ongoing investigation. So yeah, they're gonna vote to release it, but they're only gonna release the shit that they want to release, and it's gonna be another nothing burger. I mean, not a nothing burger, but especially with Trump, because some girl was showing all the emails and how many people were mentioned. And they're like, yeah, you want to know why Trump's in there? Because he's mentioned 1,600. And if you look at the graph of when he started running for president till Jeffrey Epstein was murdered or committed suicide, either way. From the time he was running for president, it jumps, it skyrockets to how much it is. So it's kind of like, wait a minute. So you're telling me, once again, also, we are basing this off a person who's a manipulative piece of shit, who all he did his entire career from being a poor kid to all of a sudden skyrocketing to being a socialite, to being a hedge fund manager. This guy who, he dropped out of school or college, and then he became a hedge fund manager out of nowhere. You're telling me that's what you want to believe this guy all of a sudden, and you want to play double? Yeah, he was doling out money to everybody. Yeah. Apparently, Hakeem Jeffries, fucking Stacey Plaskett. Yeah, well, and of course everybody. Once again, you have people are hyper fixated on every little thing nowadays. So yeah, once you see Hakeem, well, by the way, they said Hakeem Jeffries was mentioned once in the thing. By the way, so if you're going to go with that, it's one conversation. Then Donald Trump probably might be mentioned 800 times because half the deposition was his name. Every other thing in the deposition was Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that, Donald Trump. Did you ever see Donald Trump scratch his nuts?
No.
Did you ever see Donald?
He was nothing but a perfect gentleman every fucking time it was mentioned. That's it. That nobody had anything uncouth to say. So apparently these women who were trafficked now have to come out to say, yes, there was something going on. And every single story sounds very, very shady. I mean, one of them, it's another E. Jean Carroll. Straight the fuck up, dude. That woman in that red dress, I want to find it again, dude. I need to go find it again. The one we were starting to listen to.
Yeah.
On Fox Now. Another fucking E. Jean Carroll. Like painting the fucking trees blue, it gives you that feeling. As you're sitting here just watching her expression as she's talking about these things with such an expressionate face and making sure that she tries to emote every word and then goes on to tell. It's fucking weird. But yeah.
Yeah, it's not, Lauren, it's not surprising he's mentioned a lot. Once again, it was, I got to see, that's what I was doing.
It's
I was looking on
asking,
TikTok.
Hey, what about Donald Trump? Do you got anything bad to say about him? No, not a bit. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, did he pick his nose? No, he was a cordial gentleman. Well, did he scratch his balls? No, he never scratched his balls. You're telling me Donald Trump has never scratched his balls? I don't know, but he didn't scratch his balls in front of me. But did Donald Trump use two fingers? That's how I would fucking 1,600 times in emails.
Right. But yeah, let's go a little bit further with Benny here because he's got a point.
Of every relationship is, will you lie to my face? If your girlfriend, your wife is going to lie to your face, if you catch them in just like a simple lie, like I went to the grocery store, but they didn't. Like, if they're willing to just lie to you, you don't have a relationship. It's not a functional relationship. That's abuse. When the GOP says they're against the operation of Jeffrey Epstein, but then refuses to punish the people who were engaging, accelerating, creating the power vectors for Jeffrey Epstein to attack Trump, to attack their committees, to attack the Republican Party, to be used as an intel op, to be used as a foreign operation against our duly elected Republic president.
Hey, Benny, there's a lot of things she actually broke in that. But even with a foreign connection like that, I mean, would you say she's giving aid and comfort to those who levy war against the citizens of the United States? You know, to overthrow the government. That's their end goal. To change it from within. Overthrow from within. So what would you call that?
You mean like telling troops to defy the president of the United States?
Let's get into that. You got it. You got it. It's on yours.
Oh, well, I mean...
Now, we got to take a squirrel cage out because this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
See, this is why everything's always on one fucking thing. What'd I do with it? Is it here? Nope, shit. You put me on the spot, Richard.
It's fluffy and snuffigans.
Oh,
No,
okay. Here
I
it is.
mean, you sent it in,
Here it is,
so
I
I
got it.
left it with you.
Here it is. I got it.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris DeLuzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Remember that. She is a former CIA officer. What's the CIA good at?
The psyops to overthrow governments.
Oh. Yeah.
States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
And the intelligence community.
who take risks each day
To keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
And intelligence community professionals.
against American citizens. Like us, you all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
But from right here at home. Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
you must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law
or our Constitution.
Hold on.
know this is hard and that it's a
I will say this. Republicans were doing the same back when Biden was in office. However,
Did they make a video like this?
no, they did not. This is sheer and outright call for sedition at this point. But the difference with this is Biden was actually doing illegal shit. So if there was something that was going on with the military, like, you don't want to get an experimental jab that seems to be killing people, oh, you're out. So, hey, when they illegally said, shove this in your veins, they actually didn't say that. Because really, when you sign that away, you sign everything over and you're able to be their guinea pig. Seriously. But because, hey, I don't know if that's going to kill me. You don't know if that's going to kill me. You can't stick that in my veins. They say, shut up, you're part of the U.S. government's property. I could understand why.
And then they lost their job.
Yeah.
You didn't have members of Congress making a video telling them to defy the president of doing having lawful orders.
Dude.
By the way, of harboring criminals.
I'm going to make a prediction. We've been saying it. I know, like I said, I know the movie is incredibly vague, but we're still tracking with that Civil War movie. It's always been wondered, why would Texas join California? Again, Exhibit A.
Because they've built 100 and something mosques.
Exhibit A. They popped
18
off
US
at the
code.
same time that fucking California did for the immigration.
The
shit.
immigration.
Let's see how their redistricting goes, because that may be put on hold because it's supposedly fucking racist.
Yeah, and then
That's
you got
true.
two judges going at it, and the one judge is telling the other judge that he's a Soros-funded fucking activist.
Right. But if
for the dissent, that was a dissent.
If the redistricting doesn't go the Republicans' way on this one, I actually see the Democrats actually building up strength in there.
Yep.
because they will see it as a weakness. People will flee California like they have been doing more and more to go to Texas to do the same damn thing. Texas will flip blue, and that's how you get Texas and California to join to create that Western Alliance or whatever the fuck that was. It's still fucking on track for it. The more that the more people from these states that flood into Texas, because Texas is the powerhouse now of the fucking country somehow, the more they flood that shit in there, the more this is going to flip it blue, and they're going to do the same shit in Texas. That's how you get it to happen.
By the way, move your head a little bit. This is U.S. the other. How
about that?
I don't know.
There you go.
U.S. Code subsection 18 U.S. Code subsection 2384. Seditious conspiracy. If two or more persons in any state or territory or in any place subject to the jurisdiction of the United States conspire to overthrow, put down, or destroy by force the government of the United States, or to levy war against them, or to oppose by force the authority therefore, or by force to prevent, hinder, or delay the execution of any law of the United States, or by force to seize, take, or possess any property of the United States contrary to the authority thereof, they shall each be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both.
And now you add the fact that these motherfuckers took an oath of office on top of that. They swore an oath to this country to defend the Constitution. And they are literally breaking the Constitution at every turn to overthrow this government. The seditious conspiracy is too light. That is treason. You're trying to overthrow the government from within, and you're just going to get 20 years. No, this is punishable by the death penalty. This should be just like a Barack Obama using informational and psychological warfare against the people of the United States for them to vote who he wants and not who they want. Hence the start of the Russiagate shit. No, that should not be allowed. We should not stand for that. That should not be something that we can let a president do.
I'm Senator Alyssa.
Nope.
Yeah.
No one has to carry out orders that
Oh, sorry. Thought you were done.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay.
violate the law
or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army, or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
the American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution,
and who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
By the way, these are the same motherfuckers that were telling you to stay in your fucking house or they were going to have the National Guard and the police come after you. Remember that? Remember that? Same people.
I also want to point out the whole fact that you also have to understand to get these clips together that was a script they fucking read out. Every single one of them was on point to read that shit. This was purposely fucking done. This has been planned.
By the way, which prompted Trump, says Democratic veterans in Congress urge service members to refuse unspecific, unlawful orders. Trump truthed, this is really bad and dangerous for our country. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. Seditious behavior from traitors. Lock them up, President DJT. Which somebody said, and Donald Trump retruthed, hang them. George Washington would. And then Trump put seditious behavior punishable by death. And they lost their fucking minds.
If he would have said treasonous behavior, they took an oath of office to defend this country. They tried to overthrow the government from within. That is treason. I'm sorry. No matter how you slice it, you can't call it anything other than that. We are here. I want you all to understand that. We are here now.
Oh, hold on. Rick sent us something. This is courtesy of Rick. Oh yeah, remember this? This is how an 18-year-old active duty service member was treated after refusing the COVID vaccine. Remember this?
Take your blanket off. Go for the blanket.
So who's going for the blanket?
Are you choosing to be non-compliant? Are you choosing to be non-compliant?
Get on the floor! Get on the floor!
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Get on the fucking floor! Stop resisting! Where's the handcuff? I need a handcuff right now. His arm. I got it. Here, get the handcuff to the legs. I need a handcuff. I'm going for his left arm. Right.
Handcuffs.
Stop resisting!
For not taking the COVID vaccine.
You will get tagged! It's on, left cuff's on. You will get tagged! Alright, right there.
Just wait.
I got left cuff on. Stop resisting or you will get tagged! Ankles on! Do you hear me? Do not move. Do not move. You will get tagged!
No.
I got put it behind his back.
Alright.
I got his other arm.
My shoulder hurts.
His right arm. Go double up.
Bring him over in front of the castle. Medic! Medic!
Hi, I'm him. And yes, my commander tried to conceal his disdain for me for refusing his order to be vaccinated. He signed a previous document that stated, in the wake of his refusal to receive the COVID vaccine, they deemed me an inside threat and potential radicalized towards an anti-U.S. government group, and then labeled me an active shooter and that I was targeting members to kill. Obviously, I wasn't, and my 5 charges that I defended were desertion, disrespecting a superior commander, insubordination to my supervisor, assault on 2 cops, and willfully disobeying my, I don't know what the rest of it says, because they left that fucking thing there. I guess higher ups. I found my PIF that they declared me an insider threat and potentially radicalized by an anti-government group, active shooter, and that I was allegedly targeting members to kill them within my squadron. Also, an order was given to the squadron to not talk to me, interact with me, or under any circumstances go near my house. So yeah, I decided to never step foot in my place of duty due to people feeling that way they did, which was all a lie. And I want the chaplain office, and I went to the chaplain officer every day. Yes, I was pending discharge for 6 months after our religious accommodations were denied. This is after the mandate was lifted in mid-January 2023, and my arrest was April 10th, 2023.
Uh-huh.
That's how they treated people in the military if you didn't get the vaccine.
Yeah.
But, oust a couple illegals like we've been doing for fucking decades. Sedition or treason.
Yeah. Well, it gets even worse, though. Check this out. Jeffries calls oversight chair Comer a stone-cold liar after Epstein accusation. No, he's actually in the documents about wanting to donate or wanting money. Check this out.
Overnight, President Trump saying he's now signed the bill to release the Justice Department files on sex offender Jeffrey Epstein after near unanimous pressure from Capitol Hill. In a post last night, Trump claimed to be the driving force behind the bill's passage after his about-face.
Wait a minute. Is this about that? No. Anyway, fuck it. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries batted away questions Wednesday about whether he'd sought campaign donations from Jeffrey Epstein, calling House Oversight Chairman James Comer, fuck words, a stone-cold liar after Comer alleged Tuesday that Jeffries had solicited money from convicted sex offender in 2013. Oh no, there are documents actually. Yeah, there are actual things to prove that. So yes. He said Democrats have been silent about their colleagues' coordination with Epstein. Comer said another email shows Democrat fundraisers invited Epstein to attend an event or meet privately with Hakeem Jeffries in 2013 as part of their effort to build a Democrat House majority. Yes, they were calling him like Obama 2.0, the next Obama or some shit like that. That's what they were propping him up to be.
Obama 2.0. By the way, Lauren says these people need to be charged with inciting a military coup. Charge them UBDER.
What up,
charge them
Penguin?
under the UCMJ. And then Rhonda says they know this, but who's going to tell our troops it's an illegal order? This is dangerous. If someone defies a lawful order, it's not going to affect these people at all. You're absolutely right. It's not going to affect them at all.
Nope.
They don't give a shit.
No.
They don't care. They're gonna do what, if people are disobeying the order and they go to jail, these people are gonna be doing the same thing they did when they were trying to visit, ICE facilities and like the ICE facilities, they were knocking on the door. They won't let us in, or the what was it? The cages. AOC sitting there crying in her fucking brown stained white pants, crying because, they won't let them go see anybody.
Yeah. By the way, let me catch up with the chat there. Jennifer wrote, Shane, how y'all doing tonight? We got Ken. I just wanted to say hi to everybody that's coming a little late. Lauren, let's see, we got Jonah with us. Zach's in the house too. Yeah. But yeah. It says right here, though, he says, was that a serious question or a serious statement from a malignant clown, James Comer, that I had Jeffrey Epstein over for dinner, that I accepted money from Jeffrey Epstein? That was not the question he asked, or that's not what he accused you of. He accused you of wanting to solicit donations from Jeffrey Epstein because you are Obama 2.0. He didn't say you did, you fucking retarded ass clown. This is supposed to be Obama 2.0.
Nincompoop.
This stupid goose. Yeah, we got to bring that back. The Nagoose. Yeah. We got to bring that back. There's a guy named Joe Nagoose in the house, and yeah, you know what that joke's about. Anyway. What's extraordinary to me is about the clown show on the other side of the aisle is that they lie with impunity on things that are objectively verifiable. Like every goddamn time you open your mouth, you're sitting there lying over things that are objectively verifiable and have been. According to documents released by the Oversight Republicans last week, Epstein received a campaign solicitation on May 7th of 2013 from a fundraising firm touting Jeffries as one of the rising stars in New York congressional delegation as such a staunch supporter of President Obama. Hey, in 2008, wasn't he already a registered sex offender for soliciting prostitution of a minor?
Yes, that was the first trial where he was convicted and only did, and I don't think he did much time.
So you're telling me the retarded, rejected test tube clone baby of Obama here wanted campaign donations from a convicted pedophile? But yet he tried to bat it away saying, oh, he said that I did it and that I had him over for dinner. That's not what he was saying. He said, you offered for that, for campaign donations. And he's like, no, he's saying no, that's not true. What a fucking ass clown, dude. But ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was on July 2nd, 2008, just one day after convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein started to serve his 18-month jail term in Florida. Yep.
Already.
2008.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is just going to have to be an episode of this shit, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah. We have so much.
I'm going to go ahead and say this, and it's going to hurt me. Physically, I may get an ulcer from this shit.
Can I tell you, I love when we don't cover, because we have so much shit. I love because Rich wants to cover as much as possible, and when we don't cover a lot of the stuff, This is like when
This
we
is
have
what
like
happens.
guests on and Rich starts to twitch. I know he's like he wants to get to another story, and Rich is just we gotta get to the next one. Watch it. Watch when Rich. You'll see it. He's got to tell. He's kind of
Either
shakes
that
a
or I
little.
just start like staring off into something and like really paying attention. Yeah. But here's the thing. I have to give her credit. I will give Squareface fucking credit here. This one, I mean, you could have given a little bit of pushback. You give pushback on everybody else, unless they're Democrat. But you gave a fair amount of pushback on this one. I'll actually say it. Kudos to Caitlin Collins.
President's signature.
I will say this as well. Warning, this was the stupidity that you had the warning in the Discord about.
On the Epstein bill has now made its way there. It has started a 30-day clock for the Justice Department to release the Epstein files they have in their possession. That comes as the top Democrat in the Senate is making clear he'll keep the pressure on the Justice Department to stick to that timeline.
Trying to get more viewers, Ken or Shane.
This will not and cannot be the end of the work.
Shane says
Keep the
Caitlin should
pressure
unbutton.
up. Pressure for the president to sign, and then pressure on the DOJ to release the full, unredacted files. No hiding, no game playing, no covering up.
Hold on, pause. Didn't they fucking redact Virginia Giuffre's name?
Yes. To try to link Trump to it.
Okay. I just wanted to, I was wondering.
Yeah.
Pressure to make sure the documents are released in their entirety and not warped by a corrupt DOJ.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I got
That was
it.
a good one.
I got it by the corrupt DOJ, but yeah, I wanted to pause it for a second and actually hit one of the macros on my key.
Tonight, the
on
president.
my mouse and closed it again. But
yeah, they'll hide behind the speech and debate clause.
Right.
I hate the speech and debate clause. It should fucking absolutely be abolished because they go around and they just fucking lie with no impunity.
Right.
Like we thought they used to lie to us. Now they're blatantly lying and they don't even give a fuck. And then you have them on fucking tape saying these things, which I think is a part of this. You have them saying these things and they go, well, you know, like fucking Adam Schiff, who for years was like Russia, Russia, Russia. And then all of a sudden went, well, that's the intelligence I got. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you.
But
Documents are released in their entirety and not warped by a corrupt DOJ.
oh yeah, documents released and not warped by a corrupt DOJ. Wasn't there a goddamn shred truck outside the Southern District in New York's courthouse for days on end?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Democrats were like, no, we can't release the shit. People will get hurt. And then all of a sudden, after that happened, they were like, yeah, let's go ahead and release it all. Yeah, you already got a hold of all the fucking evidence, burnt everything that could implicate anybody of necessity.
Like this statement Chucky made real quick.
Go ahead.
Just, I guess, a question that's out there. Why wouldn't they have been released the last 4 years when President Biden was in office?
Well, that's the question every American is asking. Not every American, but so many Americans are asking. What the hell is he hiding? Why doesn't he want them released? When you don't want something like this released, when even a whole lot of Republicans are calling for the release, his own party members, people...
What? Who? What?
He thinks they're going nice on him. He thinks they're being easy on him. That's what he's always dealt with. Okay, so this wasn't even released under Trump's first. Yeah, what is he hiding? No, I was asking you about Biden and your shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's the question. What's he hiding? It's got to be answered by releasing the files.
I'd have been like, great, but that's not what I asked you. But yeah, going back to this one. Oh,
My source tonight sits on the House Oversight Committee, Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett of Texas. And thank you for being here, because now this clock has started with the president signing this bill behind closed doors tonight.
This is going to be fun.
Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, was asked earlier today about releasing everything. She repeatedly said, "We will follow the law."
This is what I mean by somebody's just above functionally retarded. This is what I mean by I say, great, you can cut your own meat. You can be king of Tart Island. Caitlin Collins is king of Tart Island here. Keep that in mind.
Do you expect that you'll get all of these documents by December 18th?
I do not. I absolutely don't expect that, especially when you start to say things like Pam Bondi said she will follow the law, because the only thing that we have seen consistently out of this administration, whether we're talking about the failed prosecution of Comey, and I'm saying failed because that is absolutely what I anticipate is going to happen, we know that they are always doing the opposite of following the law. Every time we look at those...
You anticipate that's going to happen. Exactly why. I get the confidence in the statement you have to put it through, but no, you actually 100% wholeheartedly believe that. Like, you know, it's going to go to some fucked up kind of judge, or there's going to be some fuckery involved where he gets off. It's like you almost fucking know this shit.
Mm-hmm. Those court orders that they have ignored, you know, they...
And why the fuck are your earrings on backwards?
Because she didn't. I think but because her staffers weren't there. By the way, I thought about this real quick.
Her staffers didn't dress her.
No, she's been spending a lot of time alone, from what I've seen, what I've gathered.
Yeah.
By the way, when was Jasmine last in her district?
Fuck, wasn't she spending $75,000 just taking trips to Martha's Vineyard just this year alone?
I saw her making a video with the Attorney General of Michigan. She's just jet setting all over the place. I haven't seen her do one fucking thing from, the place where she's supposed to be representing. I don't think I've ever seen her do one video from Dallas or Texas, wherever the hell she's fucking the congresswoman for. Just a thought.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to do it on the other side. Let's keep going here. We're going to go a little bit over here, but I'm going to finish this.
Have literally put us in this constitutional crisis in this country, because for the first time we have another branch of government that seemingly thinks that what other branches have to say, well, you know what, that's advisory. It's not anything that they have to follow. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but I don't expect transparency.
The president said tonight he thinks it's going to end up being really embarrassing for Democrats. Are you worried that it's going to be embarrassing for
I'm not worried at all. I can tell you one thing. I ain't never worried about my name being in the Epstein files. So
I swear to fucking God, if her name shows up in the Epstein files,
I'm going to laugh my ass off. That motherfucker was dead, though, in 2021, I think. But she was just coming up at 19, I believe it was, when she really started.
Yeah.
So maybe.
But even if it's just in passing, like Jasmine Crockett says, if you're in that shit, bitch, I'm ripping you a new asshole because you did it for Trump for so goddamn long. Nah, bitch, you are in the fucking files. You said you'll never find your name in there.
I'm sorry. Did you see any girls of a darker melanated skin that have come out against Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
Yeah, I don't. The only reason why he talked to Stacey Plaskett, I think, is because she represented him. Other than that, I don't think I saw any inkling of him going towards a Jasmine Crockett type.
Well, I mean, why would you pay to want to hear somebody talk to you like this? All racism aside.
I need my money, Jeffrey. Give me my check.
So that's one thing that we can talk about. Number two, for me, is not partisan. As somebody that worked in the criminal justice system, I understand what it is to sit across from a victim. I understand their stories. I understand the trauma, and I understand the lasting effects. Wrong is wrong, right is right. And I think that is what we are missing in this administration. It seems like he consistently...
You were a public defender. Yeah, I sat next to people who were guilty. 100% you did. Wrong is wrong and right is right. You were a court-appointed person to try to get motherfuckers off. And it don't mean by hand jobs.
Wants to give a
Sound like
pass
Pamela?
so long as someone is a follower of his. That's what we saw with the January 6ers, that he decided that he was going to pardon, and then even after they got in trouble again, he decided to pardon them again. He seemingly only wants to go after people that he looks at as if they are opposition. We in this country would just...
He seems to only want to go after people that went after him. Their opposition. I'm sorry. Didn't you try to throw this man in jail several fucking times on trumped up charges that you all fucking made up?
And
I'm
still
sorry.
proud of it.
If the sitting president wants to say, yeah, let's weed this fucking corruption out so all the fucking 3-letter agencies of this fucking government doesn't try to do this to another American fucking citizen, I'm all fucking for it. What the fuck is your problem, you dumbass whore?
Justice looks like is going after whoever is wrong, no matter their race, no matter their political affiliation, and no matter how much money they do or don't have in the bank account.
So you're saying, yeah, you don't care even if it does embarrass Democrats.
I don't care. That's not what this is about. To me, it's not political. We need to make sure that we understand how it was that this was able to take place, and we need to make sure that we...
It's not political, but yet you blocked Tim Burchett's motion to bring the floor to the vote as soon as you got there, just so you could have your fucking hearings and get your sound bites about the shit. You could have had the vote that fucking day, but no, you all wanted fucking political theater play the fuck out.
Jonah said they are the women who everybody bashed MTG and Massey over. They asked Congress to release the files, making these deals null and void. Then names could be named.
Right.
Tear down those structures. We have an obligation as legislators to make sure that we do better by the people in this country. We need to make sure that there are no other children that end up in similar circumstances, whether Jeffrey Epstein is alive or dead. We need to make sure, because it wasn't just one man.
But not going
this was
through.
a system, a sophisticated system that
I
was set up.
guarantee you that's
And so
because
we
you're
need to make
getting
sure
shit
that there
blocked.
are no other victims going forward.
You saying
One
things you
Democrat
shouldn't be,
who's
Glenn.
been on defense over Jeffrey Epstein is Stacey
On
Plaskett.
YouTube.
She represents the Virgin Islands. She was texting with Jeffrey Epstein the day of Michael Cohen's hearing. Her questions pretty closely followed the text messages between the two of them to ask about Rona Graff, Trump's longtime assistant. You were defending her today.
Check this out.
In recent
Yesterday.
days.
I love this
yesterday,
part.
and you talked about Republicans taking money from a Jeffrey Epstein. Here's what you said.
Who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly.
Notice she said
Yes.
somebody named Jeffrey Epstein. By the way, Clayton Collins did give her a softball when she just added that one word. Hey, Jeffrey Epstein, she said.
Yes. Yeah,
So
she
she's
teed
still-
her up for this.
She still threw a little softball like it's you said Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Yeah, see, I guarantee you what happened in the fucking... Look, in this one, she's got her earrings backwards again. Bitch, this ain't going to be a trend. I don't know what you're thinking. You want to create, like, reverse Vulcan ears? Because your earlobes are going to stay like that the more you do that. You realize that, right? The collagen will form that way. I'm just... Well, she's going to go bald. We know that. But anyway. You know what?
Isn't she lovely?
I'm sorry. We're finishing on the other fucking side. I was gonna try to hold it back. I was gonna try to hold it back, but
we got to go to the other side because we gonna get vile. Fuck YouTube.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have the link in the chat. It's time to get really, really spicy. We'll see you in 3 minutes.
Hey, it's me, Davey. You know, the simple one. Here at Off-Label Podcast, we're all about doing things the off-label way. But without you, we're just two idiots who talk to each other on the internet. So please, if you could, hit that like button, repost, and give us a follow. And if you're feeling frisky enough, throw a comment. We now return you to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Isn't that hard?
I mean, it's not.
So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change